Hello everyone. Today we have the topic on here triangles and polygon. I want to study the interior and exterior angles of a triangle and a polygon. But before we bring out any example, I would love us to come up with some rules. We can call them theorems that will help us to understand each of the mathematical questions under this particular topic. So we can give the rules. We call the rules theorem. You can call it theorem. So we should come up with those rules. It is those rules that will help us for us to know what to do whenever we see these questions anywhere. Questions under triangle and polygons, we can organize the question, then we'll be able to solve it. So let me call the first rule theorem 1. Please, the theorem number is not important. The theorem number is not important. What is important is the theorem. The theorem is the sum of the angles. This is always the simplest of all of a triangle. When it comes to triangles and polygons, this is always the simplest of all. Is 180. So the sum of the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. But how will you recognize this? How will you? Okay, let me just make a rough sketch of something that look like a triangle. Not even something like look like triangle. But make it say triangle. A2 and B2. And this is C. These letters represent angles. So what am I trying to say in the term? The term said the sum of the angles of a triangle, is 180. When you look at this triangle, you can draw it out. This is a triangle, and the angles in this triangle is A2, B2, and C. And the term said that the sum of angles there, which is there are 3 angles here, is equal to 180 degree. That is the first theorem, and it's very simple. It's very simple. So let's go to the next rule. The next rule we can call it theorem 2, because according to the number we are having here, or we can make it as theorem 2. So please, as I said earlier, the theorem number is not important, so that you will not grab it and say theorem 2 state this, theorem 1 state this. No, it's not important. What is important is the theorem itself. So we have the second theorem is the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. According to the theorem, they say the exterior angle of a triangle. This is talking about triangle. This part is about triangle. So the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. That is, if you have a triangle in this way, you have a structure like this, and you can mark this A, B, C, then you have here A, B, C, in this place maybe D. The theorem states that the exterior angle is talking about the exterior angle. This is the angle outside the triangle. The exterior angle is D. So it's equal to the sum of opposite interior angle. This is this one. It's trying to say that D equal to A plus B. That is a theorem. But there is a lot. Sometimes, when we see questions in this pattern and a lot of labeled, is on the maybe on the triangle, like here you may no value might be given, and here no value might be given, and value might be given here and no value here. There's something that can help you out in solving finding the values of the letters there. So another thing you have to know that in this same triangle, that the sum of we have already treated earlier in the first term, we said the sum of angle, that's a plus b plus c, is 180. You know that is another thing that can help you. Another thing that can help you is that angle on a straight line, c plus d is on a straight line. You say it is 180. Okay. So there's so many things you can get from a triangle. When you know all this theorem very well, you'll be able to